This morning, tsunami waves hitting the west coast of the U.S. after one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded.
We're trying to see the developments here stemming from this initial quake.
The massive 8.8 magnitude quake struck off Russia's coast, shaking cliffs. The shocks felt inside homes and hospitals, hitting this one during an operation. Its impact causing small tsunami waves and evacuations in Japan, where people were sheltering on rooftops. And now parts of the United States feeling the impact. On the West Coast, residents bracing. Piers closing up in California amid tsunami advisories. Water surging in Hawaii, reaching buildings after waves and strong winds struck overnight. Tsunami advisories and evacuation warnings spreading throughout the islands. Flights diverted and passengers stranded in airports. Residents sheltering inside and some racing to safer ground, causing massive traffic jams. Hawaii's governor urging people to proceed with caution in coastal zones.
Just be a little safe for a little longer. Keep our fingers crossed that we don't suffer a big tsunami.
Madison Wade, a reporter at NBC's Seattle affiliate, says she arrived at Waikiki just hours before the tsunami warnings.
They went over the intercom and told all of us to evacuate to higher ground, which means the fourth floor or above, and stay in our rooms. So they don't want anyone in the lobby right now.
Experts now warn against standing down too soon.
When you've got a big one, the biggest wave can come later.
And back here on the West Coast, while we've certainly not seen the brunt of these tsunami waves, officials making sure to say that they are not out of the woods just yet. The National Weather Service in the Bay Area, Savannah, saying that these can still create dangerous conditions. They're seeing tidal shifts of 2 to 2.5 feet, and that can create dangerous currents up and down the coast here. Savannah?
Yeah, it's a tense night there. All right, Morgan, thank you very much.
Let's bring in Al now, who's going to sort of show us how all of this started.
That's right. So here we go. You can get a sense right off the Russian coast, 7:24 p.m. Eastern time. This thing was 13 miles deep. I mean, that is massive. You combine that with the magnitude 8.8. This is probably going to end up being a top 10 strongest earthquake ever that since they've been recording this. So we've got really some sort of sense of how big this is now. So here's the earthquake epicenter. Now, a tsunami travels across the ocean at about 500 miles per hour. The distance to Hawaii, that's about 3,000 miles, 6 hours. Distance all the way to the West Coast, 4,000 miles, that would take about 8 hours. So that's why we've already started to see some of this in the Hawaiian Islands where the tsunami advisories were. Highest waves right now, we're talking about Halawea at 4 feet, Kahui 5.7 feet. On the island of Maui, you can see that the wave heights got up to 5.7, but you can see this undulation that's been happening since then. So the water levels dropped below 3.5 feet and then rose 9 feet in just minutes. So that's a heck of a wave that is happening. And then along the West Coast, we're looking at all the way from Seattle all the way down into San Diego. We've got tsunami advisories. There have been some waves. Crescent City, about 3.5 feet. Port St. Louis, about 1.3. Santa Monica, about a half-foot wave. So we're not, again, out of the woods yet, but we are going to be watching this over the next several hours because people still, and there can be aftershocks as well. Yeah. So we have to really keep an eye on it.
That was a helpful explainer there, buddy. Thank you.
No problem. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.